focusing on mindfulness because I find we have a big gap in our understanding of how important it is. This survey data that I looked at over the summer, just some basic preferences that Americans have, revealed that most of us are concerned about our mental health. Yet, even though we know we've got issues, we don't ask for help. We don't ask our friends, we don't talk to our doctors openly about it. So we're holding back. And you can't live the good life. You can't be who you want to be in life if you're not mentally in the right spot. And connecting that to your body, because they are so intricately bound, allows us to think very differently about our opportunity in the future.
As a wife, mother, caretaker, we're always the last people to be taken care of. You're kind of refocusing that, right? Saying if we're not the person putting on the life vest first. You want to kind of talk about that?
A lot of moms who happen to be daughters, and so they're taking care of their parents and their kids and their spouses and everyone in between. They're the caregivers. There's actually a definition for them. They're spending 17 hours or more taking care of other people. And they don't put themselves first. And of course, they don't appreciate that as the plane is starting to take on big challenges and you need to put that oxygen mask on your face, you're busy trying to help everybody else out, so you suffer. And what moms especially don't appreciate is that kids aren't going to treat themselves the way you treat them. They're going to treat themselves the way you treat yourself. So I'm trying to encourage moms to take care of themselves so they're there for everybody else and can bring all the positive energy that's needed to make sure the family's as healthy as possible. Because after all, the moms are the chief family officer. They're the boss when it comes to these issues. It's on their radar screen and they have to focus on it.
All right, and mental wellness, again, that's another big focus this season. What are you doing differently this season to focus on that or to get the word out or make it more acceptable? I don't know. Yeah.
We spent a lot of the first 7 years of the show talking about tools and tips you can use to make your body healthier. It turns out there are a lot of tips, some of them similar, but many very different, that allow your mind to be happy and healthy as well. And without getting the mind healthy, you don't care as much about the body. So let's do it together. And so it's the right time to make this message clear. We've got new opportunities for patients all across America to get access to help if they need it for serious mental problems. But for a lot of us, it's just a matter of thinking differently about stress, anxiety, all the things that we spend our time thinking through but never get past. It's why we wake up at 5 in the morning and come back to get to bed, or you never fall asleep in the first place. And all these tips sort of fit together. You deal with sleep, you deal with carb craving, deal with the weight, deals with the shame, deals with the inability to go out, and all of a sudden that big spiral begins to take you in the right direction rather than the wrong direction. And then, and here's the best part, if you're watching the show and taking advantage of some of the messaging, you become the leader among your group of friends. And we know that when people hang with healthy people, they get healthier. So be the healthy person and start the process going. Be the pebble that falls to the pond of life that sends ripples to the coastline.
All right, and if I'm not watching your show, why should I?
If you're not watching the show, you're missing the opportunity to take advantage of literally blueprints for balance. Tips and ideas that really have been demonstrated to work based on the top science that we have and experts that can share it, but also real experiences. We'll engage you emotionally with stories of people that are unbelievable, who've been where you've been and gotten past those difficult times. Join the party.